always fun when you get a new knife. Picked up a new Mora the other day. It's just a companion MG green, no big deal. Just regular Mora. We got some work to do on this. Bring it up to something I like to pack around. So let's take a look. Let's get busy with it. So I've got a few tools out here on the bench. We're going to use a file and a hacksaw and some Gorilla Tape, orange. Look at this Gorilla Tape, or duct tape, orange. Got a ferro seam rod, an empty 308 case, a hair tie thingy, and then the Mora. So we'll start putting these all together, see what we can come up with. So first thing you got to do with a new Mora, of course, you got to get it so it will strike a ferro rod. As it is out of the box, ain't happening, right? So you notice when I'm striking a ferro rod, I'm right-handed, so I'm striking it with the left side is the leading edge, which is going to strike the ferro rod. So I'm going to file this off this way to get the burr on this side of the knife, which will help striking the ferro rod. And it doesn't take much, just a little bit. You just want to square it up. So let's see if that's any better. Much better. Now next up, stock sheath for a Mora does not come with a way to hold a ferro rod. So we're going to improvise something. This is just a 308 case. I'm going to cut the head off of it, cut the end off of it. I'm going to attach it to the outside of the Mora sheath using the duct tape. That way we can at least pack a ferro rod around with us before we take this knife. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this head of this 308 off. That's good. You can expand these, but I find it's just as easy to cut them off. They also make good handles. That's another video, I think. Okay, lots of room on that. Okay, so at this point, we've just got a basic ferro seam rod, nothing on it. I'm going to take a little duct tape. I'm going to make a handle for it. Dave Canterbury says that all handles on ferro seam rods eventually come off if they're not duct taped. At least that's one of the videos I saw him talk about this. That's what he said back then. I don't know if that's still the case or not. Not rocket science here. This is pretty easy to do. So we're just going to make a little handle here. We'll start out with the thin end. Before I get to wire, I'm going to put the hair tie in here. Just make it so it's pretty well even on both sides. This doesn't have to be pretty. This is just for function. And of course this duct tape serves as a dual purpose. It makes your handle, but it's also a start fires with. You can use it as a fire extender. You can also use a ferro rod to start duct tape fires. Not pretty, but it will work. See what we're going for there. And just because I don't like to lose things, I'll take a little bit of this orange duct tape here. Do the same thing. building up a handle here. One that we can see if we do happen to drop this. Sometimes I get excited when I start fires and it's cold and it's wet and it's miserable. There, that makes a decent little handle to hold on to when we're striking. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the 308 to the case. Somewhere where it's going to be out of the way and yet still be functional. So right in there probably. I'm just going to use duct tape for that. Looks pretty sexy, huh? A little redneckish, but that's alright. It sure works. And again, I'm just putting the orange on here because you never know. You build a fire and it's cold and you get excited, you drop your knife, you drop your ferro rod, you never know. You leave it sitting on the side of a creek somewhere after you're cleaning fish or getting wood prepped, you never know. Easier to find for sure. Here we go, quick and dirty. There we go, one redneck ferrocerium rod holder for a Mora. Alright, we got one more thing to do. Stand by. Okay, so the last thing I like to do is get a Ranger band here. Here's a piece of bicycle inner tube that's been used heavily. It's a little short now. So we're just going to cut us off a little piece right here. It doesn't have to be much. We're just going to put this on the belt clip for the sheath, and this is just going to aid in retention and making sure that this knife won't come out. It won't come out new because it won't come out right now because it's really new and this sheath is really tight, but it's going to start loosening up. And when it does, there's no way is that going to come out of there ever. So there we go. That's how I like to get a Mora ready to go. It doesn't take too much time. It's pretty easy to do. You can put this in your backpack or in your saddlebags or wherever. Put it on a quad, and you got a decent knife with a good sharp spine and a ferro rod. Start a fire. Good retention. Just the way I like to update a Mora when I get a new one. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like that, click the thumbs up, would you? If you like what you see here, subscribe. Check back. Maybe we'll do some more. Thanks.